What's up, everybody? I'm Arik Armstead, and welcome to another episode of The Humanity Show, where we're shining a light on people who are showing up for their community and making a difference in a powerful way. Today, we're in Washington, D.C. at Children's National Hospital, the only comprehensive pediatric stroke program in the region. And we're diving into a topic that hits close to home for my guests. This is The Humanity Show, where we explore stories of hope, service, and what it means to put people first. I'm on a mission to learn more about the people who are making a difference in their communities. Really excited to have a special guest today on The Humanity Show. He is a 14-year NFL veteran, a 10-time Pro Bowler, one of the best linebackers in NFL history. He is also the 2025 NFL Walter Payton Man of the Year for the Washington Commanders. This is the legendary, great Bobby Wagner. What's up, bro?
What's up, bro? Appreciate you having me. Thank you for coming out and seeing some of the work we're doing. And it really means a lot to us.
I heard about the work that you do here at the Children's National Hospital. What got you inspired about having impact and helping to save lives of stroke victims?
It started with my mom. My mom suffered from a stroke when I was young. We didn't have the knowledge of what a stroke was. I didn't know what a stroke was. Unfortunately she passed. And so, after that I just tried to kind of bridge the gap between knowledge and, information and equipment, and trying to help anybody who's suffering from a stroke, make sure they have the resources that they need to get back on their feet. My whole thing is just, I'm an extension of her, and her name lives on the more I tell her story. And so every city I go to, I try to tell her story, inspire others, and spread love the way that I can.
You're honoring your beautiful mother through the FAST 54 initiative. So tell me a little bit more about the FAST acronym and how that plays into stroke care.
Yeah, FAST stands for face drooping, arm weakness, speech difficulty, and time for call for help. We created this comic book because stroke can have a very serious tone, but as you're trying to teach people, you want to kind of educate them in a fun way and teach people the signs of stroke and how you can help somebody.
That's a great way to do it.
For sure.
This is your 4th nomination for the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year award. And tell me, what does that feel like, man? How does that feel, this being your 4th nomination?
It's an honor, man. It's amazing. I think anytime you're honored for this prestigious award, I think it's amazing. But I think for me, a lot of the work that I do is centered around my mom. So this award is just acknowledging her impact on me and what she was able to do in my life in the span that I had her presence. I just tried to spread her message and her love the way that I felt she would have done it if she was still here. There's a really special person I want to introduce you to. It's Dr. Ross. She's done a lot of work with us and been really great for us in helping the kids and getting everything off the ground.
So it's been really wonderful working with Bobby around stroke care here at Children's National. A lot of what we do really depends on philanthropic support to achieve the care at the levels that we're able to achieve care. And so this is going to be a huge benefit for our patients in terms of what we're able to do with their acute care when they first come into the ER with a stroke as an emergency. It's also going to be so helpful for those kids who have already had a stroke and have a lot of needs in terms of therapies and assistance with school and getting to clinic appointments and coordinating that care and making sure they're getting the rehab they need.
Yeah, it sounds like a perfect partnership, and you guys have been doing amazing work, so I'm excited to learn more about it.
So with that, why don't we go on a tour and I can show you where we care for kids with stroke.
Great.
So one of the things that we've been focusing in particular on is acute stroke care. So there are time-limited therapies that you can give a child if they come into the hospital quickly enough after their stroke so that they can qualify for those time-limited therapies. But it's hard in kids because people don't necessarily think that kids have strokes, and so it goes under-recognized, and there's often a lot of delay in getting kids to the hospital, even once they're in the hospital, recognizing that they're having a stroke. So we put a lot of effort into trying to make that process more efficient.
Yeah, so that's very important to see the signs and try to help someone as soon as you can. So what goes on here at the PICU?
Yeah, so this is our intensive care unit. So after patients come in with a stroke, they're taken care of here for at least one night as the initial part of their management.
So in those first 24 hours, what's critical to helping the patient?
Yeah, so you're certainly at risk of brain swelling after a stroke, which can certainly worsen any injury you might have had. So keeping a good eye on blood pressure, keeping a good eye on the patient's exam are all really important, and we can sort of do that at the highest level in the ICU. So with that, I think we could go see the clinic where we continue to care for these patients after they leave the hospital.
I'm really excited to learn more about the stroke prevention care here at the clinic.
Yeah, so in the ER, we've been working on building out capacity to identify kids quickly, and then we've also been building capacity to treat them with emergency treatments when they come in through our ER. And then they flow through the intensive care unit and then out here to our clinics where we follow them for the duration of their childhood. Partnering with Bobby has been wonderful on multiple levels, so certainly him advocating for and bringing recognition to pediatric stroke is important beyond any direct support. It's such an under-recognized disorder. I think anybody that's out there talking about it brings awareness to it, which is so important in identifying children.
It's been an awesome experience for me to be able to learn more about the pediatric stroke program here and all the work that you guys are doing. And last but not least, we have a little bit of surprise. On behalf of me and Bobby and the Humanities Show and Nationwide, we would like to present you a check for $10,000 to support the program here.
Wow, thank you so much. This is gonna make such a difference for the kids we care for. Really appreciate it.
It's been a pleasure to work with you, and I look forward to doing more work together and trying to change lives.